Alright. We live in the building. We live in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. Hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow we do have a podcast. Why You Hating Podcast episode 7. I think it's episode 7 or 6. Yeah, gotta be 7. Alright. Make sure you guys hit that like button real quick. Let me go ahead and read some of these comments. You guys already know how it go. Let me warm up real quick, and then we'll get into all the necessary bullshit, drama, and shit like that. Full Lift certified. What up, G? Salute to Full Lift. He got an exclusive, I heard. Mr. Tech, what up, fool? Salute to Mr. Tech in the building. Once again, if you guys want to see this this live stream in full format, go over to Kick. You can find the full live stream on Kick. What is it? Kick/HaterWorld. Okay, you can watch the full live stream there. I mean, in full format. You don't have to watch it vertical. You can watch it, boom, 16:9. Leaf Logic in the building. Salute to Leaf Logic. All right, you guys already know Leaf Logic, a sponsor of the Hater World. You know what I mean? For all your tree needs, visit Leaf Logic on Instagram, and I'm sure they'll take care of you. But we do got a pod tomorrow. Oh, and I am working on a Leaf Logic /Hater World collab on a t-shirt, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And I do want to work on a Full Lift certified too, maybe in the near future, but right now we got a Leaf Logic Hater World collab merch coming up, so stay tuned for that. All right, Joe Victoria in the building. What up? El que llora pierde. What up? Hey man, I got some things to talk about, but we gonna wait a little bit. We gonna wait. We're not gonna jump right into it. This morning, the homie hit me up. Another sponsor, my boy GMZ. Salute to GMZ. He hit me up early. And Tony the Great says, "Are you still getting flagged for the logos?" Okay, so yesterday, remember we were talking about that? The whole live was good, bro. And once I ended the live, my shit got flagged. And I go, it can't be the logos. At this point, the logos are gone, so it can't be the logos. It can't be because the cannabis logos are gone. So then I thought the Kick logo gone. And I go, we didn't watch anything that was like super X-rated or anything like that, so it can't be anything like that. So the only thing, bro, that I had came to my mind is when I turn up on these dudes and I start dissing their moms, I think they report it, fool. So today, I'm going to try to go without dissing moms and shit. You know how I'll be like, hey, you know, your mama, you know, whatever. I think they report that, bro. These same cowards that come in here and run their mouth, they'll clip me talking about it and then they'll report me, bro. Because the whole pod was good, and it's just at the end, on this the last one, yesterday's, boom, it got flagged. This fool says, did you fix your bangs? Is the reason you ain't wearing hats with the hole in the back? Huh? Oh, the snapbacks? Man, fool, listen, bro. Mind your business. People like you are hella weird. I don't think you know me. I don't wear snapbacks. Bangs? You sound like a female. Report it for dissing someone's feet. That's crazy. Well, you know, they act tough, and then I get to giving them the same energy, and then they go whining. You know, they go whining. It's like, why you gonna run it if you gonna go cry? You know, so we're gonna see if we can go without doing that today. You know, but all right. Let's get into some videos. Let's get warmed up real quick, and then we'll get into some great topics. Let's start here.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So on August the 2nd, a day right before A-Trey's Hood Day, they played basketball against the Avalon Gangster Crip. They played at South Park, and LAPD claims it was a large chaotic crowd, so they raided the park. That's when a guy named Tone from 5 Trey, he got frustrated because a guy was up there recording everything. This guy looks like a Southsider, so Tone said a derogatory word used to diss Southsiders.
Make sure he's still right here.
What they call you?
Sewer rat killer Tone. You call me, bitch.
From where?
Where you at?
I don't know. Tell me.
Where I'm at?
I don't know.
Look up the sign. Police ass.
Tell me.
Come back here then. I'll beat you.
My ass right here.
No, the police right here.
So what?
What are you talking for?
Here.
You talking to me?
You with them?
You talking to me? Why you mad, bro?
Because, nigga, the police.
How you know that?
If the police wasn't right here, I'd
Damn.
fight Trey Avalon.
Damn.
Okay, good. Good. Now we know. Tone, right? From 5 Trey?
Now, Avalon Blue had a whole lot to say. First of all,
See, people would be like, oh, he got marked out because they talked shit to him and he didn't do nothing. He got marked out. The Mexican got marked out. He got disrespected. But you didn't see when the black dude was like, if the cops weren't here, I would have fucked you up. And the Mexican was like, oh, damn. See, kids will think that's a mark out. I look at it like the Mexican knew he wasn't going to do nothing. The Mexican knew that fool wasn't going to fight. So he's just being sarcastic and playing along like, okay, fool, say whatever you want, dog. Yeah, you're going to fuck me up. Shit. You know, but for the most part, most people watching this will be like, damn, he marked out the Mexican. That Mexican's a scary ass fool. He didn't do anything. He didn't have to. It's the black dude running his mouth. So it's him that has to jump to action. It ain't the Mexican. The Mexican probably don't even give a shit. The Mexican don't care. So if it's the black dude talking all this and that, it's up to him to run it first. He gotta do what he gotta do. You know. But see, it's those kids that are going to like believe that he got marked out. But come on, the real knows what it is. He's just sitting there like, okay, well do it then. Like, let me see then. Do it. Come on.
Oh, right, from 5 Trey?
Now, Avalon Blue had a whole lot to say. First of all, they don't beef with any Southsiders. They're actually allies with the Playboys 13. It sounds like Tone might get a DP because he could have started an unnecessary war. Now, to me, Tone just sounds like he was frustrated. He was upset that another race was all up in the mix. He was upset that a Mexican was sticking his nose in black politics.
Hold up, cuz. Hold up. I just got word on the street that one of my homeboys done fumbled at the motherfucking lips. Cuz on Avalon, nigga, you know us and the Playboys go back. Those are our bros, nigga. We do not stand. That statement that clown made does not represent the Avalon.
Hold on. We got an ex-supporter that now runs his mouth in here. You're the only one saying to mark out. No, go look at Instagram before you open your mouth. It's an old subject. Go look on Instagram. Everyone's saying it's a mark out. All right? Go look on Instagram. And shut up, bro. You used to be a #1 supporter. You used to be down there, bro, going like this. Go look at your page. Your page has all my videos on there, bro. Stop talking to me, bro. For reals, bro. Listen, we're going to pull you up real quick. We're going to pull you up. And we're going to see how fast you go from being a supporter to being a crybaby. Okay, we're going to go real quick. Watch. Go to channel. Boom. We're going to go to your channel real quick. Boom. We're going to go to your channel real quick. Boom, boom. I bet you. Look at. HaterWorld, 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 HaterWorld. Shut up, bro, please. Go away. Go away, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody believes you. Sit down, watch the show, bro. Next time you talk, I'm gonna ban you. Please, be quiet. All right? Be quiet, bro.
Period. We don't beef with the Mexicans, the South Side. We ain't got no beef with no Mexicans. The Playboys are our motherfucking dogs, man. And you know the drill, nigga. Ain't nobody big in the program. Over here, everybody pay for their lips. Nigga, over here, if you stumble at the lips, like I said, it's worth to stumble at the foot. When you stumble at the lips, you ain't gonna be able to gain your balance again. We gonna straighten all that out. Don't trip. Huh. Ain't nobody bigger than the program over in Salt Park, baby. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Apologize to the Playboys, man, for that blunder. We apologize to that blunder. The firm, listen, the firm is definitely on top of that. Nobody gonna make a little clown on the internet. So again, to my South Side homie, to my peeps, we own that gang. You already know. Ain't nobody big in the program. But it won't be televised, but you know the drill. You will see us in the tea alley. Holler at your dog. Ain't nobody big in the program.
Avalon.
And you know, a lot of people were in the comments of this Instagram reel. A lot of blacks were mad at that OG, saying, why are you kissing ass to the Mexicans? The Mexicans diss the blacks. Why are you backing them up? Whoop-de-woo and whoop-de-woo. Well, first and foremost, that's their hood politics. That's their hood business. You know, if they don't beef with the Mexicans, it doesn't matter what any other Mexican says. If those two gangs are allies and they get along, it don't matter what I say about blacks. It don't fall on them, on those Mexicans, because they get along. So anybody that was trying to comment outside of them two gangs, shut the fuck up, bro. You know, you could watch it and you could be a spectator and comment based off of what you're viewing, but don't act like you know what their internal, politics are, bro. If they get along and they respect each other, that's what it is, bro. It don't matter what this Mexican says or that black says. It's what they got going on. And if that OG feels like that other black got to get a DP, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You know why? Because those two gangs got to live together. Those two gangs got to live together, bro. They're in very close proximity. So therefore, if they don't jump on this situation, it might turn into a whole gang war, a beef, some bigger than that. You know, so they got to jump on it and address it with the quickness before a lot of people get hurt, bro. So to all those people that were commenting like, why you dissing a black to show love to the Mexicans? You're wrong. Stand with your people and fucking who cares about the Mexicans, bro? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. These people have been living in close proximity for decades now, bro. You an outsider. You know nothing about this shit. Let them deal with it the way they gotta deal with it.
Blue does a good job at brokering peace. He stops a lot of bad stuff from happening at South Park, but he just doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He's a good man.
It was up last night on 51st and Avalon, my twin last night. PSA, I was not there. I was at the house, tired from being at something like I was not there, man. So again, man, I apologize to all the people, man, who seen that yesterday, man, and we went viral for that, man. You know, I'm a peacemaker. I would have been out there last night, tussling with the police or tussling with the homies last night. And I talked to my wife this morning, and they called me. They're like, man, I'm glad I wasn't there. Because sometimes when I go out there and make an unpopular decision, I know how I am. I would have been turned up one on somebody last night. If I would have tried to help law enforcement get crowd control, somebody would have called me a snitch this morning. If I would have did enough crowd control, the police called me a gangbanger. So I'm letting y'all know, being a peacemaker and a homeboy is a gift and a curse. It's a fine line, man. It's a fine line that we gotta walk through, man.
Now, LAPD describes a large violent crowd, but the truth is this. They're just looking for any reason to lock somebody up. I got footage of the A-Trace and the Avalons at the park. They were just having a friendly game. Both hoods are allies, so there was no beef.
Stop playing with me.
They going for that. Hold up, cuz. Hey, Trey, gangsters beating Avalon in basketball. That's what's happening on Gangsta Crib. That's what's happening.
Niggas cheated, cuz.
Hold up, cuz. I'm trying to get hold up.
Greg, he ain't got no shot.
Gangsta, that's a little tractor right there. Hold on, little G Wink, gangsta. Hold on, that's my young nigga from Avalon right there.
Don't stop making that tire face, cuz they gonna know. That's a buzz.
Come on, cuz just threw that shit up.
I ain't gonna like that. That was a nice one though.
Niggas gonna start getting DP, cuz.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
I done something new.
Oh man. Hey, I see Rich Rabbit in the building. He said that's his uncle. Who, the Peacemaker? That's dope. Small world, bro. Salute to the uncle, salute to the uncle, salute to the OG. He look like he know what he talking about. You know, all right, let me go ahead and read some of these comments real quick and then we'll get into another video. We'll probably get into this John Diesel, Bakersfield and Lefty gunplay. WTF happened? I don't know. What happened? Was it empty? Looks empty.
Tony, man, yo, man, YouTube, man, what it do, man, what's handy, man, yeah, Lefty gunplay and OTR, man, again, man, Bakersfield, man, Kern County, man, yeah, let's go, let's talk about it, man, yeah. So, I was invited, man, by OTR, so, you know, I want to thank Solus.
Wait, you was invited and I wasn't invited? Fuck, we not gonna do this again, bro. We not gonna do this again. So you was invited and I wasn't invited. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do round 2. Last time we did this, we got hurt because we didn't get a shotgun deal, and now we didn't get even a single ass fucking invite to a fucking Lefty gunplay show. But we're not gonna do this. All right, let's see. Let me read some of the comments. It says, let me see. Woodmaster says, Raza don't want peace, we want war. Speak for yourself, bro. Alright, speak for yourself. Ingram, salute. What's cracking? Baby Blue Dramatic in the building. What up, G? Salute to everybody that's over on Kick as well. Rampage Jackson Diddler. What up, G? Who else? Burke, G, Alfonso. Oh, what's up, fool? Salute to the homie Alfonso Martinez. Mr. Salazar, what up? You know, Lowrider TV, what up, G? He says, shout out Blue Devil, HaterWorld, homie Blue. I should say 30K subs. Oh, that's fire. 30K is a lot, bro. 30K is a lot. You know, that's something to build on. You know, that's fire, bro. 30K. That's dope. C-Loke says, deal or no deal, Blue Devil, you might win there. I'm just clowning, fool. Like, listen, if you guys go watch those videos I did, those reels where I said I didn't get a shotgun deal, people think I'm being serious, bro. Let me explain something real quick to everybody watching. I don't care. I don't need a deal to survive, bro. I don't need a sponsor to eat. I'm clowning, bro. I'm just having a good time, bro. Like, I really don't care. Like, if it happens, cool. And even then, fool, I'm not the type to just take a deal because it sounds good. I already know what these deals consist of. Okay, I'll tell you what these deals consist of. So to any YouTuber that's in the chat, pay attention, bro. I've been getting deals before I was on YouTube. Okay? But let me explain. The way these deals that these people got, like these pro club deals and these shotgun deals, now some of them get upfront bags. Some of them. You got to be like a Peso. You got to be like a Lefty. You got to be like a big name. Okay? The rest of them, it's a commission thing, bro. Like you're selling Mary Kay, bro. Who remembers Mary Kay? Who remembers Avon? Who remembers Avon? Raise your hand, bro. You remember Avon? Remember you would have to go door to door to sell the product and you get a commission off the product? Okay, that's how it works. So let me explain to you how they works, okay? And I don't even want to say shaka because LA Icon my bro. So let's say Gildan gives you a t-shirt brand, right? Well, they're going to tell you, you go ahead and use us as a sponsor, say that we sponsor you and you're part of the Gildan brand and whoop-de-woo, right? Okay. Well, you go ahead and promote it and sell it to your watchers. You got 100,000 subscribers. If only 10% buys the product, We gonna pay you per piece. So if you fucking sell, you know, $100,000, you made 20 G's. So the faster you sell, the more money you make. And you got 100,000 subscribers, so you could really sell that. If you sell more, you make more. And in all reality, you're giving that company free promo whether you sell or you don't sell. So who wins? The company wins. Because at the end of the day, if you don't sell nothing, you make nothing. But the company got free promotion off of you for the time being. Now, if you sell a lot, then fuck it. You're going to make some money. But the thing is, bro, 99.9% of the time, people in the chat don't buy shit off your affiliate link. That's what it is. It's an affiliate link, bro. But it looks good. Oh, I got to deal with fucking Gildan. Everybody, look at me. I got to deal with fucking so-and-so. Everyone look at... And so now the watchers, oh, they're doing big things. They're doing big things. Look at them. That's why you got to ask for the upfront money, bro. Be like, look, bro. Look, I ain't trying to take your money. I'll sell 100,000 units for you, but I don't want to take a commission. How about you just give me 20 G's, bro? And whatever I sell is all yours. And if they can't give you the upfront money, that means they don't believe in you, bro. That means they don't believe in you. That means they don't. Because if they believed in you, they'd be like, oh, homie going to sell more than 20 G's. Give them the 20 G's. It's a one-time payment. It's a one-time payment instead of being a recurring payment. You know, the only time it works like that, bro, like an affiliation link or like a recurring payment or like a per item type shit is when you're like a Kim Kardashian, bro, or you're like somebody very influential where people listen to you. Like, hey, click the link and go buy that right now. Like, that's the only time it really works, bro. You think people in my chat are going to do that if I tell them, like, click that link right now, go buy? Like, they're not. Maybe a couple homies that fuck with me. You know, so again, ask for the upfront money, bro. Ask for the upfront money. So when you see all these people with all these fucking logos that they're getting sponsored, bro, they're not getting sponsored. They're just trying to sell you something to get a cut out of it. That's it. You know, that's the truth. That's the truth. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. You know. That's why I always ask for the upfront money. Look, fool, I'm not trying to get a cut off of anything you got cracking. Just give me this much every month. And I'll promote your shit. I'll throw you out there and boom, 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 boom. You feel me? Easy. Easy. But that's really how it works. Just to let you know. Nafaria says, I should just go to the T-Plug and get one there. Salute to the T-Plug. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Perfecto. You know. But yeah, that's how it works, bro. So there, I gave you guys some game. Let's continue.
And the whole OTR camp for allowing me to hang out with them backstage, man. Allow me to drink one, smoke one, right? And, you know, kick back with the baddest females, right? You know how they do it, man. You know how they rock, right? And with me, it's always been from the Bay to LA. You know how it is, man. So anyhow, shout out to Bakersfield, the 805. They didn't come support like I expected, right? But then again, Bakersfield hasn't been a hip-hop city. They've never really produced an artist. There is a couple artists coming out of Bakersfield now.
Damn, that shit look hella empty, bro. That's fucked up. And you know, when you... Okay, so this looks empty, right? And people probably looking at this like a failure. But let me explain one thing, though. Why am I explaining to you guys, bro? You fools should be old enough to understand how all this works. Why am I explaining? But look, I wouldn't blame the artist here. Hold on. I wouldn't blame the artist here. I would blame the promoter. Because the promoter has to book the right venues. Okay? The promoter has to book the right cities. He can't be booking cities that are not... Hold on. So, again, the promoter has to book the right venues, the right cities, the right times. He has to promote it correctly. If not, it's gonna turn out like this. There's probably less than 100 people here. Less. This what is this? I don't know. What does this look like to you guys? 50 people maybe? And how many people here are homies that got in for free? How many here are like security, cameraman? Look, I see a cameraman. Okay, security, cameraman. So there's about 10 people that I see that are probably staff. That's not including how many homies are in the building. It's probably got to be like 50 people only that pay to get in. I wouldn't blame that on Lefty. I would blame that on the actual promoter, bro. Poor decision. Poor decision.
We'll talk about that later on another video, but Bakersfield has never been a poppin' ass hip hop city, right? Don't get it twisted about the gang shit. There's gang shit over there, man. And I know a lot about Bakersfield, man, because I did a lot of time with Bakersfield cats from like Barrio Bakers, you know what I'm saying? But anyhow, before we get going,
fuck, that shit does look dead.
I also want to send a special shout out to McFarland, the homies from McFarland, the homies from Wasco. They pulled up deep, and that's what it's all about, man. When the artist comes to your town, you need to come support. When it's about the Raza shit, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why it's hard in this rap industry, man, because a motherfucker thinks you can just grab the mic and drop a song and you think that the Raza is going to support you. Nah, it don't work that way, right? You got to come out here and make them want to support you, right? And that's what Lefty's been doing, man. Lefty Gunplay's doing a good job interacting with the crowd, and his performance skills have elevated since the last time I seen him, right? Like I said before, I wish Bakersfield would have came out, right? The ones that were there did support, though, like Wasco, McFarland, right? The homies there that were there to support. And there was a lot of people backstage supporting Lefty Gunplay, right? Did OTR take a loss on this one? No, I don't think they took a loss. I think there was enough fans there to cover the cost for security.
Yeah, but sometimes you might lose on one, but you might win on the other. So there might be tour dates that are less beneficial than others. So say he got a 50-city tour, right? Or like 50 dates. Say there's 10 that take losses, but the other 40s are pluses. So it makes up. It makes up.
And I know there was a lot of drinks being sold, right? Expensive ones too, right? And they did have top of the line security. Oh, if you hear some noise in the background, man, somebody left the goddamn door open, and I'm in the studio right here in Oakland, man. I think I need to get me one.
I got me a blower.
He's the money man. Lefty's the money. Lefty hit $1 million on every song.
Motherfucker got a mansion, Escalade truck, 3 motherfucking Mercedes, bro. On the hood, I'm doing good.
When you gonna give me an OTR chain, man?
When you stop acting up with your podcast. Yeah, I used to watch your shit.
You still do?
Unsubscribe.
I know you do. I follow you too, man.
Fucking Lefty, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, I subscribe. Subscribe to my boy, man, John Diesel.
Yeah, for sure.
Get it right.
Lefty's the hottest thing in LA. You're hitting $1 million on every song.
We outside still, man. We
hitting $1 million on every song.
Let me rewind that. That was funny.
I think I need to get me one.
I got me a blower.
He's the money man. Lefty's the money. Lefty hit $1 million on every song.
Motherfucker got a mansion, Escalade truck, 3 motherfucking Mercedes, bro. On the hood, I'm doing good.
When you gonna give me an OTR chain, man?
When you stop acting up with your podcast. Yeah, I used to watch your shit.
You still do?
Unsubscribe.
I know you do. I follow you too, man.
I subscribe. Subscribe to my boy, man, John Diesel.
Yeah, for sure.
Get it right.
Lefty's the hottest thing in LA. You're hitting $1 million on every song.
We outside still, man. We
hitting $1 million on every song. Yeah, man, it's always a blast fucking around with Lefty Gunplay, man. Anyhow, here we have a homie named Wicked from Sanger, California, who was also there to perform and to showcase his skills, man. You know what I'm saying? Sanger, California, in the Casa, man. They pulled up too, right? Sanger, the homie, been trending. He popped up on.
That fool did a hood vlog with Doe Hunter from Sanger. Pretty dope hood vlog. He ended up going to jail, I think, in that hood vlog.
in a video, I think with his, was it Doe Hunter? It was one of these channels,
Yeah,
one of these bloggers that pulled up to his neighborhood, and you know, he was going off, right? And he's a true believer. He's a Southsider. You know, he fucked the North with him, right? That's how he feels, right? And you know, when the little homie has game, he's got the appearance. And, you know, that's the next thing, you know what I'm saying? OTR knows how to polish these artists, man, and that's what they do. They just work with these artists, man, and they put them on the right track, man, you know what I'm saying? Cole Gunner is another upstate artist from San Jose who's locked up right now, facing some time, right? OTR knows how to pick out these artists, man, right? You know what I'm saying? They know which artists are capable of making noise, man, and they'll take a gamble and start fucking with them, right? But then again, a lot of these artists are going to jail. But anyhow, man, here's Lefty Gunplay, you know what I'm saying, with the Wasco crowd right here, the youngsters, man, and I'm going to end it right here, man, so you can see how Lefty right here interacts with the Wasco crowd. Gone, John Diesel, man. I'm out of here.
It's the gun, man. It's gang, man. From the main to the stage, keep a ghost gun. I ain't trying to catch another case. I'm on something 3 sheet, yeah, it's just another day. Came a long way from slinging guns.
Man, that shit is dead. But again, blame the promoter. Those fools don't even look old enough to drink John D, so them fools didn't buy no drinks, homie. That fool said it looked like they bought a bunch of drinks. Hey, but sometimes you need to like start at the bottom. So maybe I think this is Lefty's first tour anyways. So I think maybe like this is the beginning of something. So, you know, it takes a while. You know, maybe the next tour he does or the next dates, it'll be a gang more people. You know. This fool says nobody will pay to see Serio 2 times. Man, you can see him for free at the TheHaterWorld every day, bro. Salute to my boy Salute to my boy Serio. Somebody said crazy he's still doing shows like that. I seen him a year ago in Victorville and there was hardly anyone there as well. Again, fool, I think it's the venues, bro. The venues. You know, what Victorville? You seen them at that one show that everybody goes to? What's that fucking show called, bro? Everyone's invited to that show in Victorville. I forgot what it's called, bro. I forgot. But they got them every year. Fucking Raider Tommy hosts the shit. Start at the bottom and he has a Grammy. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy work, bro. That is crazy work. That is crazy work. That is crazy work. Brandon says the beginning of his end. Damn, fool. You're a non-believer, huh? You're a non-believer. The homie says back in the day concert. Yeah, that one, fool. I heard, because that one, everybody pulls up to that one, right? Like every influencer, every YouTuber, every rapper. So that one as well is like, depending on the time of the day, whether it's hot, is not hot, whether what spot you get to perform, it all really depends on that shit too. But you Lefty Gunplay, you know, the promoter's supposed to do a good job, you know. But salute to the homie though. Salute to Lefty. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else is cracking. Let's see what else is going on. Renegade officially retires from YouTube. Slug's Town. Let's go see what Slug is talking about. Hold on, this fool say you gotta start somewhere. Not when you got a Grammy.
Moving? Spectrum makes it simple. With the most reliable fiber-powered internet.
Everybody wants to know where's.
Hey, do we got moderators in the building or not? Let me know. I haven't seen any moderators. Let me know if we got a moderator in the building. I'll wait. I don't think we do, huh? I haven't seen no moderators today. What up, Moses? Salute to OG Moses in the building. Greenleaf Botanicals. What up? Fucking Brian, get out of here. Badass Dodger. Anyone that talks about Ozempic, put them on a 24-hour ban. That may be the reason why we're getting also flagged, because that's a drug, and I think maybe the algorithm picks that up. So that could be a reason. So anybody that says Ozempic, put them on a 24-hour ban. That way they come back tomorrow. All right? Thank you. Appreciate that.
All the YouTube videos at, right? Now, since I've been on YouTube, I've been working. I do 10s and 12s all the time. For those that always thought that I just did YouTube videos and I was too consistent to have a job, I'm not like these other dudes, man. I have a life. But I did videos on the weekends. I would do like 4 videos on Saturday, 4 videos on Sunday, which take me 4 to 6 hours, and I'd have the rest of the day, right? So one day my son was asking to go outside and play, and he kept asking to go to the park on the weekends, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it later, Daddy, I'll do it later, Daddy. And I would just so focus on content, you know, chasing the bag, and, you know, just that money was for my son. And I always looked at it like, well, all this money I make on YouTube is for my son, as I can take him places and do things for him.
Saludos mi gente, your boys coming through once again. Before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel, optional of course, for those who've been showing love and support. And thank you, man. Thank you for the members. Thank you for the guys who've been showing support. Thank you for those guys who actually take the time and hit the like. No, thank you. I do appreciate it, man. Muchas gracias. On today's video, we're going to talk about Renegade Media quitting YouTube. He said, yeah, Stu, I'm done, right? And of course, people are going to be like, man, that's a broken record. We heard this many times. No, man, it seems like that guy is done. Actually, he's done, man. And I know that he has talked about that before, because I did a video, and a lot of people in the comment section is like, man, he's been saying that every so, I don't know for how long, right? So I guess every so much time he says that same thing, and he never comes through, right? And of course, people, if you want to keep it real, some people on YouTube wish that Renegade Media will retire because they think that they're gonna get those subscribers, those viewers. And me, I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so. I mean, usually viewers and subscribers and supporters stay loyal with a certain individual. And trust me, those guys are not going to jump to the other side to support the other content creator. It's just my opinion. But the thing is that I did see something weird with Renegade Media, right? What was it, like 2 weeks ago? One of his TikToks or Instagram posts popped up, right? I clicked on it, and he was complaining about somebody using his content, right, to monetize. He put a page on TikTok on blast and saying, look, man, they're using all my videos and making money off of me, right? And he didn't like that. So I went to his TikTok, and it was private. And I was like, what? Why is this private, man? He didn't have that thing private. At least that I know. It's not like I used to go, but they said maybe I went like 6 months ago or something like that. I didn't remember him having that thing private. And I was like, hold on, what? So I went to YouTube, and I seen that he didn't post no videos for X amount of time. So I was like, that's rare. You're not posting videos for a week, and then eventually it's 2 weeks, and then eventually it's 3 weeks. I was like, man, what's going on right here, man? What's going on right here? Eventually, he ended up uploading a short in where he comes through and basically says that he has a life, not like other people. And right there, I was like, man, who he's talking about? You know, why he has to come to social media, do a short, start swinging like, man, F this guy, man. They don't have a life. They're over there just doing content every single day. So, I mean, drinking, saying that, oh, they go here, they go there, but they don't go nowhere, man. Basically, that's what he's saying, right? I don't know what he's talking about, but maybe you guys can tell him in the comment section, right? But he was basically saying that he was done with it. You know, that he went to his iPad and deleted 8 videos or whatever videos he had already done, and they were ready to be uploaded, right? And at that moment, I was like, hold on, bro. Like, honestly, let's just be realistic with this. Whether he did it or not, he only knows. But I was like, man, if you already wasted your time to edit a video, to make it, then to edit, Why not just upload it? It's not gonna take time from you, right? You might as well just monetize on it. It is what it is. That time that you wasted doing those videos, that time that you gave up instead of being with your kid, those videos gonna get you.
The YouTube yarda is dead, bro. Name me one recipient left on the yarda, bro. American Cholo, the warden, is gone. The dropouts, they went to TikTok. They got ran off the yard. This guy, he don't count. He's in Mexico. You know. The Chicano Tube guy, nobody cares for. Furbies, nobody cares for. It's over, bro. The yarda thing is over. It's dead. It's done. Sayonara. You know, it's gone, fool. Like it's done. You know, it's done.
The money, so might as well get it, man. Because if you just delete them, it's like, man, screw everything. I don't know. I don't see it that way, but that's how he did it.
The workout guy is gone too. The workout guy is gone too. The dude with the big ears, he's gone. And then the OG from East LA is gone too. It's over, fool. Like everybody done left. Nobody withstood the nobody withstood time, bro. What do they say? Nobody withstood the how's it go? You know, but we did. Oh man,
he did, right? And he said, from this point on, I'm done. I'm done because he wants to be a dad. And honestly, man, I respect that. 100%. I respect that. I have respect for that man for actually
test of time. There you go. Thank you, bro.
Choosing his son and making sure that he's with his son over YouTube, over that money, which a lot of people would not do that, man. And at least what I can say is that man knows what is important. And what I see is that his son is very important. And that speaks volumes of him as a dad. Right? People can say whatever they want to say, but him as a dad, if he did what he did for that man, it speaks volumes for that.
No, what it is, let me explain to you real quick, sir. That fool got a lot of death threats, bro. And I seen a video that was rolling around. It was like a clip where he said that the FBI had contacted him and told him that the important people in prison had put out a hit on him. And so therefore, he probably felt that it was, close. So he probably made a decision where he figured, like, do I continue making these videos and put my life in danger and the life of my kids in danger? Or do I quit this and move forward and at least have a chance at life? And he probably made the decision that's best for him. But that's what it was, bro. He didn't just wake up and say, I care about my kid and it's all about him. That's probably it. But he got a lot of real life threats. And he did what any smart man would do, bro. I mean, if that's true, But having to move around every week or every month or every year, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy. Having to move around and go from place to place, and it's not easy. And I will tell you, I said this before. One time listen, I overheard some people talking one time, and they were like, hey, we know we're so-and-so, and I was like, damn. So now imagine what he heard, So, he did whatever was right for his life, bro.
He was telling a story about he was doing videos on a weekend, right? Because he works throughout the week, right? And that his son was asking.
Native Hustle says his name was mentioned a lot. Yes, his name was like number one in the talks. His name was like number one, bro. He was like, when they say remember El Chapo was Chicago's number one public enemy? That's what that fool was, bro. He was public enemy number one to a certain group of people, and I think he understood, like, this is not good, it's not going to end well. And a lot of people on YouTube, bro, have that problem that they don't understand that things go on outside of YouTube. You may feel like untouchable because you're on YouTube, you're inside your house, You might feel like, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Yeah, maybe not, but maybe so when you walk outside. You feel what I'm saying? You might be safe indoors. You may not be safe outdoors.
Asking him to take him to the park, right? And it came to a point where he was like, all right, man, I'll take you, right? So he went to a park and he asked his son, like, look, Papas, what you want, man? You want some memories or you want some money? And the son, 3 years old, man, very smart, man, grabbed his face and told Papa, I want memories, right? So
man, this fool does the dramatics. This fool does too much, bro. But you're right though, Baby Blue dramatic. He brought that up upon himself. That's why you gotta be very careful the things you talk about on YouTube and the people you bring up and the stories you tell, because you might be okay with the story, but if you include 3, 4, 5, 6 people in that story, they might not be okay with it. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be very, very aware of the things you say and do, because everyone's watching, bro. Everyone. The police, the gangs, your baby mama, your cousin, people that are no longer in your life are sitting there watching mad. Everybody, bro, is sitting there watching. So you gotta be very, very aware of the things that you say. That's why when people like say things to me, it's like, bro, I don't care about that stuff. I'm just a lame YouTuber, bro. You go ahead and think whatever you want, homie. You feel me? You go ahead and think whatever you want. It don't mean nothing to me. I get to live another day, breathe another day, and wake up another day. You go ahead and try to trick me into telling you this gang shit, and nah, you're not gonna trick me, bro. I want to wake up tomorrow, bro. Alright, you go ahead and trick the other guy that thinks he has to prove something to username 4695. I don't give a shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care, bro. But let's continue. Oh, no, let's move on. This guy's boring, bro. Let's move on. And I think that's why people hate me, because they can't trick me, bro. You know what I mean? I think that's why people hate me, because they want me to fall into that trap, and I can't. I won't.
Pounce on that shit, bang, bang. Pounce on that shit, bang, bang.
Because it would be, I'd be in the wax spirit. Today's news sucked. 8 people talking at once is annoying. I agree. We'll work on it. I'm sorry. It's tough when we got some overtalkers on there, but I'll just keep yelling one mic. It took me like 10 minutes to get one statement off at one point, and I was just like, you know what? It's all good. Of all of the X-No Jumper cast members doing time or fighting cases, who's the most entertaining? Brick Baby by far. Bebop gifted Silver Star times 2 jewels. Man, you posted that. That's your burner account. I didn't post that, bro. I didn't post that. How do you think I was clipping that and recording myself on the screen and then uploading it to YouTube? Moose, why did you only say John's for 3 hours? It pops in my head whenever I talk to my homie Chucky. Then I say John because he's from Philly, and he gets me saying that because he says it so much. 4 Extras Hand said, I was starting to rock with Ricky until he started acting like he a boss at No Jumper and taking people's mods. That really turned a lot of people off. And
another boring YouTuber. Listen, it seems like all there is boring YouTubers. Let's go see what this is.
All right, but it's going to be far down. It was about like September. You about to come across it.
I was about to say, do we need
Here we go.
Where?
Right there.
Nori be like.
What? All right, go there. Yo, Thug Out Entertainment. Yo. Hey, y'all, I sip Henny, and I never act friendly. Toast friendly, and get hit in the Bentley. Puerto Rican, and a little black. I like to smoke haze with a little crack. So y'all sell it. Make bankers stay connected. If the cops walk by, then I inhale it. Yo, I'm geeking, and the cops see me tweaking.
Fucking garbage. This is the shit you guys fucking consume when I'm not on YouTube. Man, I feel bad for you people. Alright, let's see what else we go watch. Alright, let's see Zod. Zod never fails us. That fool's very entertaining, very controversial, and he talks a lot of shit about people. Let's go see. Wait, where's the volume button?
From the tree, dog. So it's, you know, we'll just say the little dirty chap. Your dad's a dog, and the fruit don't fall far from the tree, dog. So it's no wonder why you felt that it was nothing. A 10-year-old like that. I mean, like you didn't really care whether you hit the kid or the high knife. Just you're afraid that you were gonna get embarrassed by that southerner.
So it looks like OG Black Sureño just called out Norteño Thumpz after Rich Rabbit exposed a dark family secret. And now we got the OG crashing out on Norteño Thumpz. Let me know who you think would win in a squabble between Norteño Thumpz and Neo the Zod.
Should have just let him go on about his business. But no, you chose to be the scary that you are. So you pulled out a gun and then really value the kid's life. You know, you maybe put in your work like one time in there, but we know that was forced. It's probably the only reason you were able to stay on the yard, especially just like your daddy. See, with the son of a wear that title with badge, dog. You know, we'll just say the little dirty chap.
That fool Zod hates the Northerners. That's crazy, bro. That fool like hates them with a passion. You know, I like Zod though. He's entertaining, bro, and he black, so he gets a pass for like saying the N word. It was not even a pass. That's his word. You know. I like Zod, bro.
Your dad's a dog, and the fruit don't fall far from the tree, dog. So it's no wonder why you felt that it was nothing. A 10-year-old like that. I mean, like you didn't really care whether you hit the kid or the high knife. Just you're afraid that you were gonna get embarrassed by that southerner.
So it looks like OG Black Sureño just called out Norteño Thumpz after Rich Rabbit exposed a dark family secret. And now we got the OG crashing out on Norteño.
Hold on, the forest says, BD, I wonder how many people went out and bought a cup of noodles and a bag of chicharrones after you dropped that skit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was hungry last night after I got off the pod, and I didn't have no healthy food. I don't have no food here. Like, I don't have food. Like, I don't have, like, usually I'll buy whatever food I'm gonna eat that day. I'll buy it before I get here. So, like, on the way here, I'll stop at the market and I'll get some fruit and I'll get some healthy food for today. And when I leave, it's gone. It's over, you know. And tomorrow, before I get here, I'll do the same thing. I'll get a coffee, some fruit, and some food, right? Because it's all fresh. But that yesterday, I wasn't that hungry. So I didn't really, like, buy nothing because I ate at the house before I got here. So then when the pod was over, when the stream was over, I was real hungry, bro. But I still had to, like, record a couple videos. So I like my time to be valuable, bro, right? So I'm like, okay, I got two options. I could go get food and waste 20 minutes of my time, come back, eat the motherfucker, waste another 20 minutes, or I can just find something here, whatever I can find, and then hurry up and eat that shit like in 5 minutes and then get to doing my recording and then get the fuck out of here. So I could get out of here faster, or I could waste a whole hour going to go get food. So I had a soup back there. And truly, I don't even know how it got there because I don't eat that shit. And I had some chicharrones, bro. Those I did buy the other day. I was a little hungry a couple days ago and I bought those. But you see the bag was brand new. And I thought it was a perfect skit, bro, because I was like 4 extra over here eating steak and shrimp and lobsters because of LA Icon giving them a deal, and us, the Mexican man, we're fucking eating soups. Oh fuck, man, this shit is hilarious. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can log into my. Let me see if it's still up. You know, cause it was a story. Okay, let me see. Boom. Let me search. Someone tagged me. TheHaterWorld clips. Boom. All right, here we go. Right here. You know, here I am all alone with my struggle meal. All because Shaka didn't give me a deal. 4 extra over there eating steak, shrimp, lobster. all because LA Icon got him a big contract. But here I am, bro, with a struggle meal because I didn't get a Shaka deal. I'm so lonely. I can't even afford new shoes. Okay, and about the shoes, real quick. And about the shoes, I carry my bucket shoes in the trunk of my car. All right. Because at the end of my day, when I'm done recording and podcasting, sometimes I'll go back there and I'll print shirts. And I can't manually do manual work with some new shoes and pants. I have to get comfortable. So I carry shorts in my trunk and my bucket shoes. So at the end of the night, I take off my regular clothes and I put on some relaxing shoes. And these are my bucket shoes. That's why they were, that's why I had them on, but not because that's the only shoes I have. I'm wearing some Nikes right now. Let me see. Boom. So again, not because that's all I got, but that's just my and I thought it went perfect with the video too. I was like, okay, this will be perfect, because my shoes look beat. I look like I'm broke. Look like I'm fucking going through it right now. Man, I thought that fool was my friend. All I got is a water, 99-cent cup of noodle. Man, it's real out here. Fucking no Shaka deal. Fuck. That's fucked up, man. Man, salute to LA Icon though. I talked to him this morning, and Negra from Indicted, they both hit me up. But I didn't make it like a reel, bro. I made it a story, and everybody grabbed it off my story. I didn't want to make it a clip, Baby Blue Dramatic says cup of noodles with anything is a good snack. Hell nah, fool. I don't like noodles. Will fucking bloat you, bro. Noodles are not good, bro. Don't eat noodles. To everybody that's watching this right now, do not eat noodles, bro. Okay, do not eat noodles. Please, do not eat noodles. All right. I mean, here and there. It's okay here and there. But do not eat noodles every day, bro. Okay? Do not eat noodles every day. This fool says, you regret the 200 tattoo? What the fuck? That's my hook, cuh. Yeah, don't eat noodles, bro. They're bad for you, homie. En vez en cuando, way, it's cool. But don't be fucking eating noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bro. Trust me, it's not good, bro. It's not good. Especially a soda, like drinking today I drink a little bit of soda. I drink about this much orange soda, because I need a little bit of sugar in my system. But even that's bad for you. Like, fuck. All right, let's move on. Okay. Let's see what else we can find to react to. What is this?
Little rags, like they know who majority runs San Jose, so they're not gonna be outside being dumb.
South quick. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Got clapped down the street just yesterday.
Wow, this is crazy. So it looks like the Norteños in Eastside San Jose pulled up with J-Ren TV to show him their hood. But it was kind of funny because these fools trying to act hard, but the whole time they're getting roasted in the comments. The main fool in the hood vlog is getting roasted for having his eyebrows threaded and shaped up like a female. And then they got their goon in the back who's wearing a pink shiesty, looking like a pink Power Ranger, looking like a Victoria's Secret thug. Man, never in my life have I ever seen a goon pull up with a pink shiesty.
Don't underestimate the shiesty, bro. It don't matter if it's pink. Listen. Fuck the shiesty. What kind of gun you got?
Before. This is crazy. Let me know what you guys think, man. And this fool's trying to claim that there ain't no sureños in the city, but I don't think that's accurate because the upstate sureños are really taking over a lot of hoods up there. But let me know what you guys think, and let's load up that clip.
Little rags, like they know who majority runs San Jose, so they're not gonna be outside being dumb.
But J-Ren TV went. He back over here in Cali, or is this an old hood vlog? I like J-Ren TV, bro. I didn't know that he was out here. You know, we gotta go check in with him real quick. Let's go see J-Ron TV. Did he drop a new video? Oh yeah, 4 days ago. Wait, no. Where are we at? Oh nah, what the fuck? Where did he get that video from? He in New York. That's probably an old fucking hood vlog. Let me see. When is this from? That's how you'll be able to tell. This is from... Where's the date? September 2025. Oh, this shit old. That shit old. Raider Tommy, what up? Nah, that shit old. I saw a video of the same YouTuber talking about German norteños. Well, you got a fucking German Southsider, Blanco 15. He a Nazi. You know? You don't believe me? Go ask him, bro. He from fucking Germany. He from Germany. Oh no, Bosnia. He's from Bosnia, bro. He's from Bosnia. Oh, who the fuck made this clip? Okay, let's see.
Someone told me like this in the comment section one time. Well, the U.S. went to war with Mexico. Who are you gonna lace your boots up? Boom. Who would you strap those boots for? And see, that's another little pinchy bait question that the internet gets triggered on because they don't want to hear the real, man. It has to be America first, man. Come on, man. Especially if you're trying to set your kids up. Now, if you're not trying to set your kids up over here, I get it. If you're trying to set your kids up in Mexico, then it won't be America first for you. Then te puede valer madre if crime is high. You don't live over here, so you don't give a shit. Someone told me like this in the comment section one time. Well, the U.S. went to war with Mexico. Who are you gonna lace your boots up? Boom. Who would you strap those boots for? And see, that's another little pinchy bait question that the internet gets triggered on because they don't want to hear the real, man.
Hey, so I think I discovered a new internet sensation. Okay, you guys let me know if you guys have seen this guy. Let me send myself the video. Hold on. Let me know if you guys have seen this guy before. But he's been popping up on my For You page a lot, bro. Like a lot. Okay? And so, this is wild, bro. Who's seen this guy? Raise your hand, bro. I want to know who's seen this guy. Salute to Dallas. Salute to Texas. Hey, who's seen this old man? Raise your hand, bro. Anyone? This fucking guy is funny, bro. I swear to God, he's funny. The shit he does, bro. Orale. You guys ain't seen him? Come on, bro. I want to know who's seen him. Okay, DG5476. All right. El Monchi, she seen him like 2 days ago. Okay. Baby Blue Dramatic hasn't seen him. He's from Clanton. He's from Clanton. But he tries to give like knowledge on the gangs. You know, he said the word Chicano. doesn't come from like being Mexican American. It comes from back in the days, in the early 20s, the cops used to harass the gang members, right? And they used to say, there's that chingon American or some shit. He said some shit like that, right? So the word chingon means Chicano, because the cops will refer to these gang members as chingones. I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know. Could it be true? I don't know. But that's what he said. So he said you don't have to be Mexican or anything like that, or American. He said the word Chicano came from being categorized as a chingon from the police. Now we just got to go through the videos because it's so many of them, bro.
Latest 1800s, early 1900s, brown Americans not allowed to go to school, to the store, to the public park, not even to the streets, because they would get humiliated, called Mexicans.
Hold on, I can't hear it.
Hey, your friend Nene here again. We're learning more about our culture. Do you know that LAPD came with the idea of Chicano?
Oh, see?
After the 20s and 30s, when our brothers from Clanton, Temple Street, Diamond Street, and the rest of our brothers start fighting back, they would start calling our brothers Chingones Mexicanos. Because they used to call all the brown Mexicans to dishonor it, to tell them that they wasn't American, that they didn't belong. So they were calling them Chingones Mexicanos. Until one day, again, an officer came with the idea, oh, so you Chicanos, huh? Chingones Mexicanos, huh? About the real culture, the culture that everybody's been hiding for so long.
Man, it gets funnier, bro. The more that you watch, it gets funnier, bro. Trust me, it gets funnier. Hey, no, bro. Okay, hold on. I gotta find some good ones, bro. There's some crazy ones.
Don't forget who the real heroes are when it comes to the Chicano culture, to the brown American. Clanton, Temple Street, Diamond Street, Frogtown, all these brothers came out to fight on the streets because the brown American wasn't allowed to go to school, to go to public parks, to go to the stores. Every time they would come out, they would get hurt, they would get hanged, they would get killed. Our brothers from Clanton, Diamond Street, the rest of our brothers came to the street and fight. A lot of them lost their life, a lot of them went to prison. But they did it. They did it.
What the fuck does that mean, bro? He's doing the Spider-Man thing? Is that the Spider-Man? Like, you know, when he's throwing the, you know? That's crazy, homie.
Months later, in the 56, they decided to honor our brothers who fought in the wars. A lot of them were hanged, decapitated, burned alive as Mexican by being brown American. So they decided to honor those brothers who passed in battles. They decided to start calling themselves the Mexican Mafia, Black Enemy, to learn about our culture.
No, he does a funny one, bro, where at the end of the video he goes, "Órale!" I just can't seem to find it.
Hey, learning more about our culture. Do you know where the name Mexican Eme come from? In the 55, Pelon from Clanton, Sponder Casper, Nick from Cuatro, and a lot of the brothers were already congregating to keep our brothers together. Back in the days, the police, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows Pelon, everybody knows everybody. They came to one of these meetings, and they saw Tempo, Diamond, and a lot of brothers was together, and they were wondering why were they together. And when Pelon approached them, they asked him what was going on. And Pelon, they stole and they were hanging around in harmony and peace with their brothers.
It was stupid. He said he's riding with Thumpz. Fool, this
1800s, early 1900s, they were hunting the brown Americans. They were hanging them, torturing them. They were hurting them. That's when our brothers in the early 1900s start fighting back. Early 1900s, 1920, June 10. They went to war in the streets of LA for the right to be brown, to be American, to culture.
hold on. I gotta find the one where he says "Orale," bro. Once I find that, we'll move on, okay? I'm telling you, at the end he goes, "Orale." Once I find it, we'll move on.
1910, 1920, where the brown American families were hiding because they were being hunted. They were getting hurt for the color of the skin. Our brothers from Clanton, Temple Street, Diamond Street, and a lot of other brothers brought it to the street of LA to fight for the right to call themselves American. That's the real culture. That's the real story. Simón.
What? Hold on. I gotta find it.
Sureños, monteños, M, nuestra familia, en nombre chicano. That's what we are. That's what we represent. That's the reason our brothers start fighting in the 1910, June 10, in the streets of LA for the right of this.
He's the leader of the Brown Panthers, bro. I was about to say that, bro. The real American Cholo. I swear to God, that crossed my mind, fool. I swear to God, bro. I was about to say that. The real American Cholo, bro.
Let me show you the first bottles, tattoos of the Chicano family. The Pachuco cross.
Oh, he got a cameraman. Oh, shit. Someone's behind the camera.
The double-head butterfly. Orale.
Hold on, this is not the one, bro, but that's what I'm talking about. See how you said orale? There's another one, bro. He just does it like real crazy.
Let me show you the first bottles, tattoos of the Chicano family. The Pachuco cross. The double-head butterfly. Orale.
Last one.
So remember,
last one.
Since I was 10, since I became a Clanton.
Oh, I think it's this one.
I don't represent that. I represent this. Por vida, I say. Simón que sí. So remember, since I was 10, since I became a Clanton, I don't represent that. I represent this. Por vida, I say. Simón que sí.
I swear it's got to be like a movie skit right here, fool. This right here is you know how when you do like you're trying to get indicted into a movie, or like you're trying to get the movie, bro, whatever the fuck that's called, and you're playing the part. I think this right here, fool, he's like acting. Simón que sí.
So remember, since I was 10, since I became a Clanton, I don't represent that. I represent this. Por vida, I say. Simón que sí.
All right, that's it. We got to move on, bro. We got to move on because we'll sit here all... He's not trolling, Moses. He's not trolling. He's not trolling, bro. You think he's trolling? I don't think he's trolling. Fuck no. This is really him, bro.
Let's learn more about Nene. I came from there when I was 9. I turned 10 in LA, Hollywood. I became a Clanton 3 months later. A year later, I became the youngest and the last of the Vigilantes, representing the blue and the red and the white, representing the United States of America, brown Americans, democracy. They left me the legacy, the story to tell. What I live.
Nah, fool, I think he's just bored. I think he's just bored, bro. He's not trolling, bro. He's not trolling. Fool, he doesn't even know what trolling means, bro. He doesn't even know what trolling means. He's an old-ass man, bored as fuck, no baby mama. Well, he probably got kids, but he probably don't got a lady, okay? He probably retired from being a janitor. He ain't got no life. He probably gets not a pension. What is that shit called when you get money from working your job when you're done? Social Security. And he's just bored, bro. He's just bored. And you got a Metro PCS phone, and he ain't got nothing to do, bro. Okay? He ain't got nothing to do. So he figured out how to keep busy, how to stay busy, bro. That's all that is, bro. Okay? He's not trolling, bro. He's not trolling, bro. He's not trolling, fool. He's just, you know, bored. Boredom, fool. Boredom does this. Boredom. Let's move on. You guys want to go follow him? His name is OG Nene. Big homie from South and North. Oh, fuck. He's from both? Big homie from South and North. Califas. Chicano raised. A la verga. I've never seen these. Hold on.
Que el Señor le bendiga. Este pan representa el cuerpo de Jesucristo, que por nuestras culpas fue llevado al madero.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the? I never seen. Hold on, I never went this far down. Okay, bear with me. I never went this far down. I never went this far down. What the fuck is that? I never went this far down, bro. We're in the rabbit hole now. We're in the motherfucking rabbit hole. If I'm in the rabbit hole, you motherfuckers are in the rabbit hole too. Alright? Is that him? Oh, I'm not trying to play no music.
How's everybody doing? A year and a half of fasting. Vigilantes.
Homie, you're too old for this shit, bro. Motherfucker's way too old to be fucking trying to show us. Come on, bro. Oh, fuck, that's sort of dangerous to be posting. Yeah, let's move on. It's getting scary.
How everybody's doing. Nene, Sarko, salute you. You got a beautiful summer. God bless you, orale.
Alright, let's move on. That's it. That's it. Raider Tommy, don't invite him to fucking the event. What's that event? What's that fucking event in Victorville? What's that event in Victorville, bro? Raider Tommy, don't invite him, bro, because I know you be inviting all these internet sensations, bro. Please, don't invite him, bro. What's the name of that event? What's the fucking name of that event, bro? Back in the day. Do not, Raider Tommy, do not invite him to back in the day, bro. Please. Please, Raider Tommy. I know you're already thinking of inviting him, bro. I know you're already thinking about inviting him, bro. We're going to see him on the flyer, bro. Back in the day. Mr. Nene. Get out of here, bro. Back in the day, we're gonna see the flyer, bro, with him right in the middle. Man, get out of here with that shit. Okay, let's see what else we could find. Anything that you guys want me to talk on? See what this is. New fool unlocked.
Check this out.
Fact.
I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
But remember where you seen them first, bro. All right. Horchata por vida. What's up with this rapper and Lucky? You think they gonna fight? No, never. Nobody fights on the internet, bro. They only get loud. The loudest one wins. I thought you knew this already. The loudest dude on the internet wins. It always works like that. Brandon says, talk on Little Grifo for what? What is there to talk about?
She her desk and she would kick off her high heels and then she would put her feet on Douglas's back. And it's sad because I think we waste so much time. If we forgave, then I think we could enjoy, what life we have. If we teach our children strength in their thinking, then they can resist all those other evils.
Never had a family, like close family, so I looked to the streets and this is where I became and I found my purpose.
Can you break down the gang structure in Rosebud? Who runs what?
The GDs, we got the higher numbers, and there's Crips, Southsiders, and some TBZ cats.
Which TBZ used to be one of the more powerful gangs, right?
Yeah, over in Pine Ridge in that type of way. Some people don't have structure, and the older ones, we try to teach them about the right way and productive way of doing things, like
gangbang.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of these kids are being raised by their grandparents.
Oh yeah. The younger kids and the babies are getting raised by the grandparents because the mother or the father is always either doped up or they're drinking. They don't look at their children how they should be looking and supporting them.
So it's really a combination of a lot of parents not stepping up, but then also having an overwhelming addiction that takes them out of the picture.
Yeah.
What was your childhood like?
It wasn't the best, but I'm here. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, and I've been in and out of jail, and I got misdirected.
What's your plan going forward?
I just want to do more positive things in my community. I've helped around in this community, Lower Swift Bear, Horse Creek, around here in this White River town I've helped.
So we're outside a soup kitchen. It's about to open up. We got somebody, Laquita, who invited us here and is going to bring us in and show us around. But around America, food kitchens are picking up. I mean, when I drive around Milwaukee, there's lines around the corner, and the need for it is heightened. And especially in an area like this, it's even more. Interested to see what they got on the menu, what they're serving people, and how people are surviving out here. Hey, nice to meet you. Tommy, how are you?
So all these buildings are ours, obviously. This is our, it's called a warm welcome, but it's our soup kitchen. You guys can come back here.
What do we got cooking today? We got some cheeseburgers.
Yeah, cheeseburgers, cookout food, basically.
You've been doing this for 3 years, you said?
No, I've been volunteering here since middle school, but this is the first year that I'm actually getting paid for it. My dream, one thing I really want to do in this life is start and run my own nonprofit. I kind of started from volunteering here, but now I get to like kind of shadow.
Oh, what the fuck? What happened?
Aldi doesn't pay for cart wranglers, and those savings go to you.
My bad.
I almost didn't call after my car accident, and that could have been a big mistake. I thought my injuries weren't serious enough, but then the bills started coming. Medical bills, missed work, car repair.
He would...
Oh, come on.
actually getting paid for it. In my dream, one thing I really want to do in this life is start and run my own nonprofit. I kind of started from volunteering here, but now I get to like kind of shadow the director.
Not gonna lie, that looks good, huh?
I know a lot more with their social interactions. I want to focus on that. Rehabilitation programs where it's less judgmental, and obviously still stuff like this. Want to make sure we still have like the soup kitchen and everything. So this is Charles.
I'm Charles.
Nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about what drives you every day.
Being able to help the people. It don't happen much around here these days anymore, and I'm happy to be able to be a part of it.
How many people do you serve on a weekly basis?
We go up to 100 people a day, so 400 people a week, and that's off of donations and stuff like that.
How far are we from the nearest Walmart?
Hour and a half.
So Laquita, how old are you?
I'm 21.
And how is dating around here?
I don't date around here.
No?
You don't want to date your cousin, so. So this is our boutique. You can see the name. It's open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We sell things from like hygiene bags. They got shirts, you got all the clothes, but we also have things like blankets. We have mattresses we sell. We get a lot of stuff from Amazon. For the most part, boxes will be open and stuff. But if something like intrigues you, how it looks on the outside, you will sometimes have to like grab it and look around about what it really is. And it's just like a bunch of random things. Like this was $1. We try to keep everything very affordable. Like people could even buy it with a bunch of, I say like change, which I think is very helpful.
So a good selection, because from what I understand, some people have to drive far away if they want to get this anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm Sunny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So we are a nonprofit organization. We have our soup kitchen, we have our thrift shop. We also have a food pantry across the road. We also do small home repairs, emergency home repairs out in the communities.
What kind of jobs are available here? If I moved here and wanted to get hired, how good are my chances to get something?
Well, you are on a reservation, right? We have our tribal facility that, you know, there's tons of jobs there. The school districts, the food, we have Bowie's Food Center, like the dollar store, a few businesses in town, the bank. So those provide opportunity for work. Our reservations spread out into communities, so it's hard for people without transportation to get to those work sites. That's a struggle for our people here.
What is the access to healthcare around here?
It's free. And then right now, like our women with children, they have to deliver elsewhere because we don't have the facilities to accommodate their needs here.
How far does someone have to go?
Right now, it'd be Valentine. That's about 32 miles.
The Rosebud Reservation has some of the highest poverty rates you'll find in the country, and local reports put the joblessness rate at over 80% of the adult population. The Lakota have a gigantic, almost 1 million acre reservation, but it is incredibly remote and isolated. The nearest major airport is over 200 miles away, and if someone wants to get basic groceries at Walmart or go give birth at a hospital, it is a 2 or 3 hour drive.
Damn. Laquita needs to move out of fucking the reservation. Okay. The hamburger looked good, bro. I'm still thinking of that burger. How long we been on? An hour and 35 minutes. Mr. Texas, hey Blue, did you hear Bully from Rama got shot in the hospital right now? Yeah, we seen it like 2 days ago. It was like 2 days ago. I think it was on Friday. Yeah, I think it was on Friday. All right, let's run through one last piece of something, and then we'll keep it pushing. All right. Let's see what we can find. Who's this guy? Oh.
You, on the other hand, Lucky, Juan the Builder, Juanito, Puto, Stupid, Mayate, you just a dumb troll. I'm gonna ask him like, yo, what's up with all that racist shit that you was doing online? Oh, bro, I didn't mean anything by it. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh. Nah, we don't play like that, bro. Like at all. Cause let me remind you what the KKK did to black people, you heard?
Who the fuck is this guy? A knockoff Poetic Flaco? Who is this guy? Hold on, bro. Hold on. This is a wannabe Poetic Flaco. One of them super proud to be black dudes. Oh, look at this fool copying the formula. Let's see what he got to say, bro. Let's see what he got to say.
You must have forgot that. What we went through. I think people forget what blacks went through. You are like, It just is out of their brain. I don't like that, bro. Like, you got the KKK stuff. Like, we was getting hung, bro, by our neck. You know what I'm saying? Drowned, beat. You know what I'm saying? Nooses, castrated, guts hanging out while we hanging. Like, bro, like, it's really real. Like, it's a real sensitive time for black people right now. And you sitting here doing that? All right. So, yeah, you deserve to have your studio burned up. Yesterday, I ran across a video about this Hispanic dude who's claiming to be Hispanic, and he's doing this same racist stuff to black people. Now, of course, I'm like, saying ain't so, right? So I do some investigating, and I'm like, when I see him, he doesn't look like he's a full Hispanic, like a full Mexican. I go to dig up some information to see his ancestry, and he's like 50% white.
Stop lying, bro. You watch Poetic Flacco's video. See, I hate liars, bro. I hate liars, bro. I can't deal with the fucking liars, bro. He lying. He didn't go investigate shit. You watch Poetic Flacco's video and you saw an opportunity to bash a Mexican or a homie or a Southside or whatever the fuck it may be, bro. Okay? And now all you're doing is piggybacking off of Poetic Flacco, and you're trying to like what's the word I'm looking for? You're trying to squeeze this and juice it for whatever you can. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. You saw an opportunity to get money, get likes and views, bro. Shut the fuck up. You lying. Nothing you say even matters at this point. It doesn't even seem like he's being sincere. He's just trying to get, black people to rally up with him, to subscribe to his channel, bro. That's all that is. Straight up.
So, you not fully brown, but yet and still you sitting here doing and saying all of this racist stuff, talking about watermelon jokes and all of this and that. You white.
He's repeating Flacco's video. That's all he's doing. Is repeating, man. He's repeating Flacco's video, bro. Listen. Yeah, let's continue.
And I'm seeing that you look like a poser. Like, I know real, like, Mexicans. I know real Hispanics. Because, like, I grew up over there, right? And I was in prison. When I was in prison, that's all I saw. That's all I was in the dorms. Bro, you don't fit in, bro. Like, you don't.
He's lying. He's lying. You look at Lucky, you don't know he's fucking white. You think he's a fucking cholo, bro. He's lying. What are you, for what? Listen, bro. You guys already know that whether I like a guy or I don't like a guy, I'll speak the truth. I'm not the one to, like, shit on someone because I don't like him, unless you really my enemy. And Lucky's not my enemy, bro. Okay? So we're going to be brutally honest. If you were to see Lucky in the streets, you're not going to believe that he's Mexican, bro? You're not going to think he's a gangster? You're going to think he's a white boy? You're going to be like, oh, he looks like a biker. Oh, he must be from a black gang. No. You look at that guy, you're going to automatically think he's a cholo, bro. So this fucking dude right here is lying.
Dog, because you got tattoos, you don't fit in with them. Like, I didn't see not one that looked like you. But the thing that he said on his podcast was about Blueface. He just crosses the line, disrespecting us left and right.
Okay. Can we really talk about this Blueface Jenny 6ix9ine situation, please?
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary, yeah.
It's in the news.
Is the air conditioner down, or did we just get hot in here?
It's back up.
All this is Flacco's video. These are Flacco's clips. These are all his clips in exact order, bro. This is all that is, bro.
I feel like it just cranked on right now.
Okay. Okay, good. Can you crack that door, please?
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher? African American? Booty scratcher? African American? Booty scratcher? African American? Booty scratcher?
No comment. I don't really.
Come on.
I don't
There's
really
an
look at
answer.
it.
I mean, do you swing both ways? Do you like black dudes?
No.
No? Why not?
No. Penal Code 13.
Oh!
Do you think that's why?
Now, look at what she said would have been perfectly fine if she didn't say Penal Code 13. If she didn't say that, it would have been perfectly fine because people have their own reference, their own preference. My bad. They have their preference, bro. I know plenty of Mexican women that would never date a black man, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't mean they're racist. That's not their preference. And I know plenty of dudes as well that will never date black women, and vice versa. I also know homies, black homies that would maybe bone a Mexican girl but wouldn't date her. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's your fucking preference. It's what you like as a person. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's not racist or none. But it would have been perfectly fine if she didn't add the penal code. By her adding that, it made people feel like the only reason she don't like black men is because it goes against the Southside Protocol, which is false. There is no protocol that there's no rule in the rule book that says Mexican chicks can't date blacks. There's no fucking rule that says Mexican men can date black women and vice versa. There is no fucking rule. She made that up to look cool. Okay, she made that up to make it look like she's standing up for the program or the people. And that's what made it look bad. She could have easily said, "Nah, I don't like black men." Simple, done, over, easy. You know, and nobody would have said anything. That penal code bullshit is what made it bigger than what it is.
Everybody is mad at Jenny 6ix9ine because of that.
I mean, I'm not mad at her. To me, it's like she's getting where she fit in. To me, I mean, if you want to make money and do whatever you got to do, because he's hot right now, why wouldn't you do some collaboration with him?
So
I mean,
no shame in the game. No shame in the game.
It's not. I mean, that's Jenny. That's what she's gonna do. She likes to twerk. That's her MO. I mean,
that's Moose Man. He calls the cops. That's what he's gonna do. That's Moose Man. He calls the police, but that's him though. That's not an excuse, bro. That's not an excuse. People need to stop doing that, bro. People need to stop doing that shit. That's him, bro. That's Charleston White. He disses everybody. It don't make it okay. It don't make it okay, bro. It don't. It don't, bro. It don't make it okay. Fuck, man.
what did you expect from her?
She a baddie, huh?
Yeah.
She a baddie.
She's hot.
Would you hit that?
Did you guys notice the shirt that I was wearing today? As a matter of fact, I got to go charge my watch. So as I go charge it, you guys can look at the back of my t-shirt. That's stupid, bro. Let's continue.
Nah.
Okay, that's right. You said you don't swing both ways. No. I was trying to catch you on the. Trying to catch you slipping. You don't swing both ways.
But Blueface. I mean, he got out of prison and just became an even higher celebrity than.
Because he's ghetto.
And then they try to highlight this, you know, even Poetic Flaco try to highlight this, right? The ghetto part. Everyone's ghetto, bro. I'm fucking ghetto. You know what I mean? I was ghetto the other day when I was eating that fucking soup with the chicharrones. That's some ghetto shit. You know what I mean? Like, ghetto isn't a black thing, bro. It isn't a black thing, bro. Ghetto is everyone. Everyone can be ghetto, bro. Everyone. I don't know why they make it seem like ghetto, or they try to push it towards black people only. We're all ghetto, homie. You know, when you go outside to get the mail with one chancla only, you're ghetto. All right? You know, when you're trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you ain't got no peanut butter, you ghetto. All right? Like that, bro. When you got spinners on the 99 Civic, you're ghetto. All right? When you're eating tortillas with mantequilla, you're ghetto. Okay? Straight up. Like, cut it out, bro. I don't know why people need to, like, try to categorize shit with, like, oh, you said the word ghetto, that means you're dissing the blacks. No, bro, we're not. Everyone's fucking ghetto, bro. When you're Raider Tommy and you invite all these non-celebrities to this fucking event, you're ghetto. Why are you inviting these fucking non-celebrities to back in the day? I don't want to see a flyer with a fucking TikToker. I want to see a flyer with a real artist. You're ghetto. God damn.
That's what prison does.
Now, Shorty's saying that he's ghetto. All right, Blueface is ghetto, right? But if you're half white and then you say that a black person is a booty scratcher, that's worse than saying the N-word. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you, right? Look, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. I grew up 113th of Lamoli in Inglewood, California. Bro, if a Hispanic calls me a booty scratcher, yo, gang, we got to fight. If you call me the N-word, oh, like, what's up? Like, it depends on how he's saying it. But if a Hispanic, it doesn't matter how a Hispanic says booty scratcher, bro, you just crossed the level onto way more racist. That's a slur, gang. Like, that's a
Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy. I was just thinking something, bro. You know, never mind. Let's continue. I'm gonna keep my intrusive thoughts to myself, bro, because I already know motherfuckers are waiting to clip me, so I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. But I was gonna say some funny shit. All right, let's go.
Everybody just watching this knows that that's a slur. Like, you don't say that to black people. You feel me? So, cool. But it gets worse. Bro chose to double down in his racism. Now, on his Instagram, he's posting KKK with a little sheet on their head. And the timing just looks absolutely suspicious because as soon as he pisses off black people, next thing you know, he's posting these skits, even though it might be Dave Chappelle, it's still, like, why are you doing that? So, what you saying? See, I'm in LA, right? And I'm the type where if I see Lucky, because that's his name, I'm gonna ask him like, yo, what's up with all that racist shit that you was...
You're not gonna ask him anything, bro. Let's keep it 100. You're not gonna ask him anything. You're not gonna ask him anything, bro. Those are the facts. Stop lying. Like, I stand up for what's right. You know, whether you're black or white, it don't matter. Mexican, don't matter. Like, we gotta stand up for what's right. But you're not gonna ask that man anything, bro. You gonna act like you didn't see him.
Doing online. Oh, bro, I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, it was just a joke, harmless. You know how we be playing fool? What? Nah.
And what if he tells you, I did say that, what up? And then you think you're gonna get a fade one-on-one, and then you're gonna get stabbed in the face. Or what if you say all this shit, and he'd be like, you know what, I meant no disrespect, but now we gotta fight because you think you can walk up on me. And then you get jumped by 20 Southsiders. Then you gonna cry and say that they're racist because they jumped a black man. Man, shut up, bro.
We don't play like that, bro. Like, at all. Because let me remind you what the KKK did to black people, you heard? You must have forgot that. What we went through. I think people forget what blacks went through. You heard? Like, it just is out of their brain for some reason as to the traumas and the crazy, horrible, despicable things that the KKK has done to black people. Look, he's on Instagram basically just demoralizing and trolling blacks at this point in period of time, right? Like, then he goes and posts a story, post, and it says, look, which race always quick to cry racism while always being racist? Don't worry, I'll wait. Cat Williams voice. For the record, I didn't watch this clip, and homie sent me a screenshot of this. Stop crying already. You ain't done nothing for the homies. We owe you nothing. Get off the nuts. Look, first of all, we don't owe you nothing. We don't want to owe you nothing. We doing what we doing. You the one that's sitting here calling us racial stuff, racial slurs. So, bro, like, obviously you looking for attention. You looking to go viral. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta use us because we popping in entertainment to go viral. Like, we're not trying to do anything concerned, bro. We're worried about what we have going on. But if you have an issue with us, and if you don't like some of the things that we do, or you hating, or you trolling, the best way to go about it is to just not say anything racist at all. Like, don't say anything racist at all. Look, after all of this happened, guess what happens? His podcast studio, it gets burnt down. Now, everybody's gonna say, hey, black people did it because he was talking about us online and we acted like ninjas in the night and came and burned down his podcast studio. But let him tell it what actually happened.
I head over there. Place is surrounded, taped off by fire engines and spectators and insurance companies and safety building code and you name it, they're there. Talked to the police chief, the captain, one running the show, and he got my information, and basically said, hey, it's an ongoing investigation. They got the fire out. They got all everything they need to put together to conclude the investigation. And he said something that had to do with maybe a cigarette butt in the stairwell. Started in the stairwell, our studio's next to the stairwell. The fire started in the stairwell, went into our studio. Fire, smoke, water damage in the studio. Studio is totaled. Hoodstock studio is done with, 100% done with. They put a red tag on that shit that cannot, it's not safe to be in there at all. Not landlord, owner of the building, already refunded me my deposit. First and last, all the above. Everything is done with in their Hoodstock studio is done with, man. You know what I mean? We've had a problem with the homeless population. Sometimes we got to kick them out. Meth heads, crackheads, them dudes that fold over like a lawn chair. Yeah, them heads. Sometimes sometimes they just trying to get some rest. I get it, dog. I know how it is. I've been fucking in the dirt, homie. I might have smoked some dope in the stairwell too one time. I'm not pointing no fingers. I'm just saying anything could happen. Anything is possible. Anybody could have left a cigarette right there that lights a stairwell. How do you light a stairwell on fire, dog? Anyways, that's where the fire department's gonna figure that shit out. And we're gonna get the report and we're gonna see what it is. But as of now, I'm doing absolutely nothing, dog. I'm not overly stressed. I'm not overly anything. You know, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna let God take control and tell me where I need to go. Do I continue podcasting? I continue podcasting, dog. But right now, I'm big chilling, dog. I'm chilling, homie. I had a long day. I had to try to recover some things that were salvageable in there. That wasn't fun. But luckily, Playboy Eddie's painting made it out of there.
I don't like the way he talking. I don't like the way he trolling blacks. I'm going online today on Instagram. Follow me, sixs.fate. I'm making a personal video, and I need my fade. Straight up. Straight up. I need my fade.
This fool, listen, this fool's trying to go viral, bro, or catch a moment. Nobody's gonna fight this guy.
I need my ones, bro. Straight up, straight like that. Since you want to talk about black people, I need my ones. I'm in LA, I'll drive right down the street. But he's talking about, oh, God this and God that and God willing and God that. Yo, where was God when you was talking about this KKK stuff? Where was God when you was calling Blueface?
This guy's a nerd, bro. You could tell, like, straight off of his vibe, he's a nerd. He's gonna get hurt. Like, Poetic Flacco doesn't call people off for fades. He doesn't want to fight you. He's just speaking on the obvious. And Poetic Flacco is just making a video to, like, expose you. This fool's talking about catching fades with people and pulling up on people. He's going to get hurt, bro. He's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. This guy doesn't know what he's doing, bro. You know when people want to get involved with certain things and they just want to be, like, you know when they say, like, all up in the all up in the Kool-Aid, but don't know the flavor? That's this guy right here, bro. He wants to be all up in this little drama, and he wants to look cool, and he wants to have, like, certain people back him up, but he doesn't realize that in the end, there's nobody gonna be there when he's getting his ass whooped. You know, in the end, when he does pull up on Lucky to fight, he gonna look behind him, and Poetic Flacco ain't gonna be there. The black community's not going to be there. It's going to be just you, bro. And you're going to get beat the fuck up. Like, you need to learn how to move, bro. You're moving too fast, son.
Booty scratcher. Booty scratcher, y'all going to be like, oh, that's not bad. Go call a black person a booty scratcher on the street right now. Go to the other end of the camera. Go call, if you're not black, go call a black person a booty scratcher on the street right now and see what happened to your ass. You can't bring God into this situation, homie, because look at what you was doing. Look what you was putting out there. God only blesses those who give positivity, gives inspiration, motivation, entertainment, not reminds people of the traumas that they went through, not sit here and be racist, bro. Like, I'm gonna get my ones for sure. Hey, yo, go follow my Instagram, bro, if you haven't. Because, look, I'm gonna definitely call him out on there. I don't care about none of that at all. Bro is not like that. And I really am like that. You feel me? I don't like the racist stuff, bro. Blacks and browns, bro, we been rocking together in our own communities. Bro, all the homies at work, peritos. Straight up. If you don't know what that word means, too bad. That's what they call me. That's what I call them. But I find it funny how the biggest interview of his career was with black people. So where?
There you go. He's gonna say, what's his name? Akon was not his biggest interview, bro. Stop it. Stop listening to Poetic Flaco, fool. Like, this guy, I don't respect this guy at all. Like, at this point, he's not being sincere. He's not being original. He's not being anything, bro. He's just copying everything that Poetic Flaco was saying. That's not his biggest interview. He's got bigger interviews than the Akon. Somebody go run the numbers. The Akon did like 10,000, I think, or 20 or some shit. Fucking Swifty Blue did over 100 G's, bro.
Where's all this hatred coming from, Lucky? You know what? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go and find out. I'm gonna call him out online, see what he says, and then I'm gonna go and find out.
I'm gonna leave it in God's hand. I'm gonna leave it within the community of how we get back up. You know what I mean? If we see some signs in the road, or if there's an overwhelming abundance of supporters that want us to get back up and keep moving, then I'll take that as a sign from God as well. You know, but everything, like I said, happens for a reason. You know, this is a blessing in disguise. Sometimes we don't know, you know, why certain things are happening. But I believe this is in God's working, and when He speaks, we need to listen, you know? Right. Real shit, you know? Is it devastating? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's my baby, you know what I mean? It's something that I've been fertilizing for 7 years to grow, and it's helped out a lot of people, you know? Yes. Break my heart a little bit at first, but at the same time, it gave me a sense of relief to know that it's time to regroup and redirect.
And elevate, definitely. Yes.
You know, if elevation in that space is what God wants, you know, then elevation in that space is what we'll do, you know.
And what I tell you last time, for every breakdown, there's a breakthrough. And I truly believe in that. Truly believe in that.
No, 100%, and I love that you said that too. And just to, you know, just keeping it 100%, and sometimes loving or hating with what one person.
We don't want you to podcast anymore, bro, because you don't know how to get attention on.
Man, this guy was just copy and paste. All right, this guy is just, yeah. I can never come back and watch one of his videos, bro, because he wasn't original whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put do not recommend. Okay, let me put do not recommend. Nothing. He copied Poetic Flaco's game plan. I can't fuck with that. Where do you put don't recommend? Report? No, I don't want to report him. I just don't want to recommend this channel. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. All right, look, that's it. Salute to everybody. I'm out of here. Salute to everybody. Hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We were on for 2 hours exactly. All right. So far I haven't been flagged. Who knows when I shut it off? But I will see you guys tomorrow. And again, another 3 reactions tomorrow. I need you guys to tap in with all the reactions. I need you guys to hit the like and subscribe as soon as they tap in. Yeah. Appreciate everybody. Moderators, day ones, and everybody else. Let's go.